While playing Spin the Bottle, Charlie rejected a girl, and she cursed him to never love again and to be in pain forever. About 20 years later, Charlie Logan is at the beach with a beautiful girl making out, and she performs oral on him and tells him she loves him. But Charlie couldn't say the L word out loud. Later, Charlie is talking to his best friend, Stu. They are both doctors. Charlie is a dentist and Stu is a cosmetic surgeon specializing in breast enlargement. Stu complains that he should just lie to keep the relationship going. Stu and Charlie are at a wedding. Charlie's ex-girlfriend is getting married. It seems that every girl Charlie dates gets married to the next guy she meets. All of a sudden, Charlie sees a beautiful brunette walking his way. The woman, Cam, and Charlie chat and bond together during the course of the wedding. Cam works as the penguin keeper at a zoo and chips her tooth when she falls backwards into the water while confronting her brother on smoking pot. She calls Charlie, who is having sex, to help a woman find her true love. Charlie gets hundreds of messages from women and men wanting to have sex with him so they can find a husband, not because they are actually interested in him. When Cam calls, he thinks it is just an excuse to see her and says she can just say she wants to see him if she does. She assures him she really chipped a tooth. They meet in his dentist office, and he fixes her tooth. Charlie talks her into going on one date with her. On their date, she hits her head on a pole, they kiss, and he tells her she is a good kisser. Charlie is scared that she will dump him for another guy after sleeping with him. Stu and Chuck test the curse on the ugly, morbidly obese Eleanor. Observing that she is not seeing anyone, Chuck has sex with her and then makes Stu ask her out. Meanwhile, Chuck pretends to be sick, so maintains a distant relationship with Cam by phone and computer video. After Stu confirms he did it, yet Eleanor hasn't fallen for him, Chuck rushes to Cam's place and they have sex. The next morning, when Chuck sees Eleanor on TV happily kissing another man, he angrily calls Stu, who admits he only pretended to ask her out. Worried that Cam will now find her true love, he smothers her in increasingly annoying ways, until she eventually dumps him. While talking with Reba, Chuck sees a bottle spinning on the ground, which reminds him of the hex from his childhood. So, he and Stu locate Anisha's home. Chuck asks Anisha to remove the curse, but she insists that it is not truly real and that her love back then was just a childhood crush. Anisha encourages him to let go of the girl he is interested in if he truly loves her. Chuck arranges for Cam to meet Howard Blaine, the penguin expert and author she admires. Later, Stu and his new three-breasted fiancée Laura tell him that Cam is heading to Antarctica with Howard. Chuck catches her on the plane and pleads with her not to go, but Cam explains that she will be back on Wednesday and is going with both Howard and his wife. Chuck leaves Cam with a ring box with a pebble, a reference to a previous discussion about what penguins do to court a lifetime mate. She calls him back and they kiss.